What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the tools that I use most as a full-time handyman. Let's get started. All right, you guys, this is in no particular order, but these are my most commonly used tools. And I think we'll go with the levels first. So right here I got a 2-foot level, and just for the fun of it, I put in my little 12-inch level as well. I use these pretty much daily. I get all kinds of mounting jobs, whether it's TVs or mirrors, pictures, even just checking floors, making sure they're level, mailboxes, all kinds of stuff. So honestly, if you're gonna be a full-time handyman, or if you're just looking to even just get into DIY, you're gonna need some levels. I got that as a 2-pack at Home Depot. I think it was $20. And they have been working out really well. I kind of abuse my tools here and there, so those things have been taking a beating, and they're still lasting. So I use those almost every day. So that's number one, is get yourself some good levels. Number two, let's go with the tape measure here. This has been with me for a while. I've got this in a few videos. I actually left it at Home Depot not long ago. I had to turn around and make a 15-minute trip back just because I didn't want to leave this guy behind. With this one, it's got different markers on it in red, and some of the newer ones don't have that. So I really did not want to lose this one. This is just a 30-foot DeWalt tape measure. Get yourself a good tape measure. Doesn't personally matter to me whether you go with like a 16-footer or a 35. I like a little bit bigger just so I can do more. Stanley makes a good one too. But yeah, get yourself a good tape measure. You're gonna be using that puppy daily, if you're actually a full-time handyman. So number two, get yourself a good tape measure. And then let's stick on this side. Number three, I use different stud finders almost daily, at least weekly at a minimum. And I like these electronic ones just because it kind of shows you where the stud should be, the middle of the stud. So I do really like that. This one is made by Franklin. I want to say it was somewhere around $15 or $20. So I do use this one quite a bit. And what I do when I do my mounting jobs, I usually do 2 different stud finders. I like to kind of use the magnetic one, the Stud Buddy, just to kind of, see where those screws might be. And then I'll go behind it and see if I can actually mark out the center of the stud. So number three, get yourself some stud finders. They don't need to be this exact pair, but have a good system in place, and you're gonna be making a lot of money with all kinds of mounting projects. Number four, I got this Milwaukee 13-in-1, and I'm not gonna do like a full breakdown of this, but this has definitely been my number one driver. I use this for a lot of my electrical stuff just because of the capability and the precision of that flathead. So get yourself a good, multi-tool, multi-driver. I happen to like this one a lot. Again, I want to say this was around 15 to 16 bucks, somewhere in that price range, and it has been working out very well for me. So next, this is kind of a newer one. This is my my Klein. This is like an alt for basically verifying studs, or if there's no stud, I guess you can also use it for that too, to see if it's just drywall behind before you start putting in nails and screws. So this was a little bit pricier than the one I had prior. I had a little cheap $5 or $6 one. I forget what I paid for this one, but I do really like it. I like Klein a lot. So yeah, number five, get yourself a good awl. Number six, some needle nose. These are made by a company called Gear Wrench. Got this in a variety pack, and they're a little stiff. They're definitely, not the best pair of needle nose out there. I think for the whole pack, I think I paid $60 for the 6-pack. So these are about 10 bucks. And for 10 bucks, I feel like they're definitely worth at least that. If you got the money, get a better pair, get some Kleins or something. But I didn't have the money for Kleins, so this is what I got. Moving along, I picked this up not too long ago. I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 months ago. This is one of those painter's tools, and I've found that this thing is pretty priceless. One, it makes getting the lid off paint cans much easier. So you're gonna save a ton of time fiddling around with it versus like the kind over here, which I do keep as like a backup. But also you can use this to the backside of it for getting drywall ready for, you know, your spackle and whatnot. Also, you can use this this flat side for spackle and just, you know, getting burrs off of walls and stuff before you're putting up paint. So this tool is really great. I know there's more tools that you can use it for. Like I think you can use this for cleaning off rollers and whatnot. So this is another great tool. I think we're at, what are we at? I think that's maybe number 6 or 7. I lost track. Moving along, I got this little Milwaukee Speed Square. This thing is a lifesaver. Doesn't matter if you get like a cheap plastic one or the Milwaukee. I just happen to have this one. And you know, I actually do like the metal probably a little better. That way it can take a little bit of a beating. I use this thing all the time, whether I'm doing something with wood or just marking stuff off on tiles. I mean, that thing's gonna save you money and make you money. So get yourself a good Speed Square and you'll thank me later. All right, next, pair of wire strippers. These are Milwaukee's. I wanna say these were about maybe 15 bucks. And I like them a lot for the price. And they have the little cutter option so I can adjust some screw lengths if I need to. And I use these, same thing, almost every week. So these things are getting a lot of use and they're still holding up, and I like that you can, you know, lock them closed. So I think we're at number 9 or 10. Again, I forgot. But get yourself some decent wire strippers. I have another pair, but I don't really ever use them. Those are kind of like more for really tiny wires, that other pair. So I'm pretty much, you know, always using those. And last but not least, the Milwaukee Fastback. This thing has been a game changer for me. I just used it yesterday. That's why it's so dirty. I was making a hole bigger in some drywall. It was it had a light fixture in there, and I was putting in one of those recessed lights. So basically, you know, I just pulled this out. I didn't have really a better option on me, and so I use that thing almost every day as well. So those are my top 10. I think I had a couple bonuses in there, maybe one bonus. Here's a little tip for you guys. Get yourself a tool bag, belt system just for mounting. So I have like a pencil I keep in here, a Sharpie, a separate driver. Kind of just keep that in there for the hell of it. I got tape. Whoa, man down. I got tape for laying out different locations for mounts. Got a little driver, chapstick. I got a flashlight and another razor blade there. So yeah, get yourself a little belt system. This one's pretty cool because this is kind of how I'll set this up. I'll just put my tape measure on there. I'll put my my stud finders there, and then my awl goes in there. You can just do some pliers and different things as well. Then now I can handle, you know, pretty much most of my mounting jobs just with this. So giving you guys some bonus tips. Thank you for watching. Let me know how you do your mounting projects and maybe some list of tools that I didn't put in here. And hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you on the next one.